Hey Nesters, welcome back to another day of thrifting adventures. Today we're going to check out Goodwill and see what we can find for vintage home decor to resell for profit on eBay and Etsy. So let's go ahead and see what we can find today. So I found these beautiful iridescent federal vintage coffee mugs in that kind of rainbow color. Very gorgeous. They had some Fiesta ware saucers here, but they were asking $4 a piece for them. I've seen them have the saucers with the mugs recently not listed, and they had them marked 5, so I thought $4 for just the saucer was a little pricey. I really like the looks of this pottery dish here, how it kind of comes down with the glaze a little bit. Very beautiful. I looked over in the furniture section and I saw this horse staring at me behind this stuffed animal, and I thought someone probably hid it over there because it was super expensive. The price wasn't too bad, but it was chipped on the ear and on the backside there. I thought overall the piece was really nice, and I was super torn whether I should get that or not. I put it in my cart and I thought about it for a little bit. They also had this nice little mid-century side table. It had some wear to the front corners, and that's a little bit of a hard fix, I feel. I don't really know how to repair that kind of thin overlay, but it was super nice anyways. I'm sure someone definitely picked that up. The drawer seemed to work really great, and I don't think the price was too bad on it at all. Again, I found another beautiful pottery piece. I really loved the way they painted the detailing on it, almost like floral leaves without the florals. It was very cool, and I liked the colors they used as well. Not too bad of a price. I think it was about $2. A tip I can give you if you're not an avid thrifter, always look behind the items in the front, because more often than not, people will save or try to save items and put them towards the back. If they want to try to get a better price the next time on it, they try to wait for the next color half off price or something along those lines. So I always tend to look towards the back and on the bottom shelves and behind things, because I think there are people out there that definitely hide items. If you ever come across the cabbage ware style bowls like this, definitely check them out. There's a lot of Majolica out there, and there's even Avon ones that sell for a decent price, so definitely something to always look into. I always like to look at the books, especially on the end caps where they keep the vintage style books and anything with an interesting binding. A lot of people like to use them in home decor. So if they have an interesting title or an interesting binding, I definitely get them. And I always try to pick up the ones in various colors so I can make rainbow stacks because those sell very nicely in a set as well. Now the books do have a bit more worth if they come with the original paper sleeve on the outside, even if they are a bit damaged looking. I personally, when I keep them for my own decor purposes and, eventual read, I will take them off and just kind of set them inside towards the back of the book so I can see the beautiful binding, because often the hardcover on it is in great condition and the paper covers looked really rough. I was happy I was able to find some more unique colors. The orange is a bit hard to find in the vintage books, so that was a good one there. And I'm very lucky at my larger Goodwill. We have a really nice selection of the vintage books. They mark them $3 a piece, which is reasonable, and then often I get 25% off on top of that because I will usually have a cart full of items and I do have a discount card, so $2.25 isn't too bad of a price at all. And I found this Our 50 States geographic book. I thought that was kind of neat. I kind of look at the, those style books, and then the other books I like to gravitate towards are the cookbooks, of course. I found this one here by Jessica Seinfeld. I had got one recently, earlier this year, of hers, and she has a more of a vintage style to her covers, so I definitely thought that was fun to see. I didn't know she had made another. I did glance at the lamps this day, and I did find a few. I like the Japanese style ones like this. I think they're very beautiful, quite large, and I wouldn't put them in my own home because I do have toddlers and dogs, and it would get broken. But I really do like those ones. And I found one today that I thought was absolutely stunning. You guys won't believe it when you see it. I did think this pair in the back with the kind of alien saucer shades were kind of neat. And then this one on top as well, there was a pair of those. They were a little bit heavy. They had that very heavy metal to them. And they also had the, glass tops that just sit inside that tend to get broken. But this is the lamp that I absolutely loved and I did pick up. It is this beautiful pink and blue peacock lamp. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It had the finial on it, so it was all intact. I just need to find a shade for it. I am likely reselling it because I don't really use lamps in my home. You could see my toddler running by me. He was playing with the toys right beside me and he was showing me a toy. So hence, I don't have lamps in my house, but yeah, I did pick that up and I gotta figure out if I want to deal with shipping or if I'm just going to put that in my antique booth, but I had to get it. I just really loved it. I'm not normally a person that likes to grab the pillows, but I really did like this and I contemplated it whether I should get it or not because it's just definitely my style. I hope you guys have enjoyed this thrifting along with me, and this is going to be part one of two videos because, like I always say, this is a larger Goodwill, so it takes me quite a while to shop here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you are new to my channel and you enjoy thrifting and reselling content, and especially vintage items. That's what I mainly like to look for. I do find other things. I'm not too picky when it comes to that, but I do prefer to find the vintage. So be sure to check out tomorrow's Goodwill Thrift along with me, and the haul will be the following day to everything I purchased, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.